Alright guys, just a little check-in. I know we won't really be having a vlog until we head to Costa Rica, but look at this. Got my grandma here, got a wife, my dad. We're chilling, right? My grandma's new apartment. She moved from Pennsylvania to Michigan, and we're gonna see her a lot more often when we come home, so. My mom and grandma. Grandma, you wanna say hi to the vlog?
To who?
To the vlog, YouTube. Can you wave? Can you say hi?
To who?
There it is, look at that. Grandma.
She's gonna be a
Grandma Gross.
celebrity.
She's gonna be a YouTube overnight star for sure, guys. She's really crushing it. 93 years old, driving, doing it all. She's really an all-around animal. So we're visiting her. My wife, look at him, was hiding back there. Baby, what do you think? Are you having fun in Michigan? With Grandma?
Oh yeah.
Grandma's having fun. We're having fun. Michigan knows.
Michigan rocks. Michigan rocks.
My dad. Michigan love out there. If you love Michigan, put a Michigan in the chat. Give me a #1 for Michigan. Guys, we're just checking in. We're gonna be going to see a buddy of mine, and we'll be doing some more poker review and traveling coming up here very shortly. We're heading to Costa Rica for the weekend, and I can't wait to do some hand reviews and some live cage 5K buy-in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But stopping in Michigan, and we're off to Costa Rica. So New York City was quick. Michigan pretty quick. Costa Rica gonna be quick. We got busy stuff coming up. A lot of plans for you and big announcements. I'm not teasing you, but what do you guys think about a platinum pass from PokerStars 30K giveaway? Would that interest you? If so, let me know, because I might have some details for you, so stay tuned. Let me just tell you what's going on here. We started talking, T-Show told me that he's got this guy that's the guru guy, you're gonna hit it off, he loves poker, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock. And we're like, he's texting him, we're on the phone. Next thing you know, we drive out here, we're out, 30 minutes outside Ann Arbor, and we're here, and we're at the matrix of collecting and cards and things. And I got my whole collection, my life, childhood hobby for like a couple years. Every spare dollar I had, every time I did anything decent, I would tell my dad, I want to go buy some cards, let's go, blah, blah, blah. So here we are, we're here, we're gonna see if we got anything worthwhile. We're in Michigan, but we're in the matrix, and let's check it out. Look at this, here's our whole collection right here. This is all it comes down to. We just need one gem in here, and we're gonna go through it. We're gonna run it down. What time is it? It's midnight. My precious ones, these are, this is like, we got Jordans here, we got all the Jordans that have a shot, we got the Grant Hills, we got some rookie cards, we got some George Brett, old school, but I don't think they're old enough. This is our main shot right here, guys. So let me see. I'm gonna spread them out for you. Just give you guys a little look at what we're working with here. These are probably all no good, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find it out. So, and I'm gonna introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend here in a second, who gets it all done. We'll let him kind of talk a little bit about it. This is honestly fascinating me, and this is like one of my first real hobbies, like legitimately that I loved. I played video games and I collected cards. I never really got into Magic. I never really got into Pogs and all that other stuff. But this is like the dream. If I had continued on the trajectory, this is what I would want to be right now, is where this man is at. We're gonna talk to him after we get organized here. Let's see, actually, he's spreading out a little spread for us here with, you saw the Jordan rookies and a few others. So let's take a look. So tell me what this is. This is a Michael Jordan signed Dream Team jersey?
Yeah, this is from his '84 season. This is game worn. There's 3 of them. I think I have one, the Hall of Fame has one, and Jordan has one. So there's only 3 known right now.
Wow.
I've had that for like 6-7 years. So
Barry Sanders, Michigan legend, of course, the man. So, all right, guys, we're gonna flip over here. We're gonna give T-Show the cam, hope he can drive it, and we're gonna get to know this man a little better and find out if you like sports memorabilia and cards, how you could maybe get involved. So let's do it. All right, guys, again, we're here. This is kind of the dream. If you're into sports, cards, memorabilia, this is as good as it gets. I wish you could see everything. We'll give you a little glimpse at what's going on, but more importantly, we're gonna introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend in the industry. We're here. I'm meeting him for the first time. I feel connected to him. We've already been talking. He loves poker, loves sports, and we're gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself and what he has going on.
what's up, everybody? I'm Jason. I'm the owner of OTIA Sports, OTIA.com, OTIA. Been doing this since I was a kid. I mean, we kind of, when everybody comes in here, they're the same thing. They all wish that this is what they would have done. I mean, it's been a great experience dealing with this stuff since I was younger. We do everything from the, cheap $100 items all the way up to, we've sold the Wagner up to 1.5 million. We've bought collections close to 3 million. So we do a ton of stuff online. We do a lot of grading with some of the big auction houses and authentication companies. We'll actually be at the National Sports Convention show this next coming week in Cleveland, buying, selling deals, and yeah, come check us out, OTIA.com, and yeah.
That's awesome. And so, personally, like I said, we have my collection here, which we're going to dive into and likely find not much, but it, you know, it takes one gem. Give me like a story. Has there ever been someone that's come in, like, you've looked through it, where you were a buddy of yours or someone you just thought was like, they were like not even expecting it, and someone like found like what's like the most shocking story?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the majority of the time, if it's, you know, I can tell right away if it's 80 stuff, 90 stuff, it's usually
no good.
What Jeff has. It's usually not the best stuff, but there are some hidden surprises. I get stuff where they have most of their modern stuff, newer stuff, and then they also have a few things that like a grandparent had given them, and we're at maybe a couple $100 worth of stuff, and then boom, we find, you know, a Mickey Mantle card from the 50s that's worth, you know, 10, 15,000, and the kids are, you know, they're just ecstatic. So they do happen. It is a needle in the haystack, but it does happen, and it's like exciting when it does, because, you know, it's a lot of money. And
even then, though, it's like it's two parts to it, right? They find the Mickey Mantle, but it's in like a 4 condition, right? So you need a good condition card.
Everything in cards is condition based. That's the biggest thing. Is people see these crazy prices sometimes. Everybody thinks they have a holy grail, but even a guy like Mickey Mantle and his rookie, even if it's beat up, curled in a ball, the thing's still worth 10 grand. So up to, you know, 10 million in perfect shape. So it's like a huge range, all based on condition. But the really rare stuff, even if it's beat up, not in great condition, still worth a lot, you know, some value there.
So it's awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna dive into my stuff. We're gonna check out some more of the stuff here, but we'll just scale through it. We'll see what happens, and we'll be hearing more from our friend that is again poker as well. So who knows, man? We'll hopefully this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
Love it.
We'll see what happens.
Sounds good, man.
Great to meet you. Let's do it. What do you suggest we do? So I kind of know what my bigger shot is, but this would be my more organized of my all the stuff. But this is, you know, the Jordan cards here, for example. Let's pull these out. Okay. Let's just take a look. These are probably just like generic BS, but let's
it's bringing back memories though. Okay. So the good thing about Jordan is they're still sellable, even though I don't see anything crazy here. But we're still looking at, you know, $1 a piece. So what? There's probably
like $1 or $100.
No, like $1 each. But I mean,
okay.
You know, so we're not getting rich, but
right.
You know, we probably got what, 30, 40 bucks there.
Those are $1 a pop, you think?
Around there, give or take. So, you know,
there's no $10 card there. There's nothing.
That's like $3 or $4, but the rest of these is just
you literally know every price, but they're $1.
I've been doing 25 years. It's kind of a sickness, but yeah.
All right, so those are my Jordan. That's what I kind of we came.
So this is gonna pay for lunch tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay.
And
damn, that's a lot of
yeah.
All right. Well, is there any? Okay, so that was all right. That's fine. I mean, again, like maybe is there like a Hardaway? Is there like even like what's the best Anthony Hardaway you could find? Like what's his rookie nut card? Is there anything good like that?
That would be it, and
that's the one you want if you had Anthony.
That's the one you want, but unfortunately, you know, Penny just kind of faded away.
I got a couple special edition ones there too. It looks like. All right, so nothing.
Yeah, this would be good to donate to a children's charity.
Really, nothing. They're talking like you're not getting $1 a card for that.
No, we're talking. We're talking literally, maybe like a couple bucks for the whole stack.
Really,
we got
man.
some Kevin Garnett.
There's some possibility here.
Let's see if we got some Kevin. Kobe.
We'll get some.
Kobe. Oh, hello.
Kobe.
Hello, Lower Marion. This could be I mean, these look like nice cards.
So Kobe, so that one, so we got about $15, $20 there.
$20 card?
We got about 15 to 25 there.
All right.
10, 15
What's
there.
that? That's something?
Yeah, it's actually the redemption card. You sent this in.
Oh, we did.
And but, you know, most people sent them in, so this actually might be more valuable
By
the
accident
redemption
that I
card
fucked up.
That you
Yeah, I should have sent it in.
So this is I don't see a lot of these because I see the actual redemption.
Wow.
So
That could be our winner.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
in
is it
40
too late
years.
to redeem?
Is it?
yeah, look, I bet you it expired. It should say it in here somewhere.
What would
1997.
What would I?
We're about 21 years late right there.
What would we have got if we had redeemed?
We'd actually get a Kobe card.
Oh, but which in theory would have backfired because it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
worth
I
as
actually
much.
think there's a chance this is worth.
You might
more.
want that. You might not have that.
I
in
might
your
have to
collection.
sell the farm to get this from
All
you.
right, let's hold on to that. So this is Lower. My dad went to high school, Lower Merion.
It's a cool card. It's just not really a licensed card. They kind of just did this stuff.
This was
but,
some
you know, that's why he's in his high school jersey, not NBA. You know, we got $5 there. We got 10 or 15 there. Another $10. So
This is Kobe.
Yeah,
That's
so-
a hundo, maybe.
yeah, so we got a Hondo and Kobe
All right.
stuff.
When you said $1 a card, I honestly didn't know if it was 100 a card or one. I kind of thought they weren't special, but all right. So that's something. So talk me through this stuff. What are these? Is this anything like? Are these?
Yeah, we got some complete sets. We got the 68 tops complete set. We got 62, 60. We almost have a run. 66, 75. We got some football sets. We got all the singles you already looked at. There's another 66 set.
These are the Jordan rookies. What's the difference between this? This is the one I remember. I always thought this was 10K card. These are a couple grand.
It's all based on condition. Like this card can range as cheap as like $500 if it's beat up, but I mean as much as 25, 30,000 if it's in perfect shape.
That's crazy.
So it's a pretty big range.
And how much is this one?
Same thing, like couple thousand on the low end. One of these actually just sold like I think $250,000. That was really nice.
Got the Aaron Rodgers sign, mint condition, mint 9. How hard is it to find a 10 versus a 9? Is that a huge difference in?
Yeah, I mean, generally on newer stuff, you're probably 3 to 4 times value.
Wow, from a 9 to a 10?
From a 9 to a 10, yeah.
Bubba Smith, look at these guys. Look at these cards.
Well, that
These
box
are
stuff's cool. Like,
these are the ones you want, huh? These are the real like.
check out this. There's a. Let's see if we can find Jack Dempsey, but there's a right there. That's a pretty sick.
Joe Louis, Michigan, right here. The Joe, named after Joe Louis Arena. Joe Louis, this is the guy, huh? What's this go for?
Probably like 10,000.
10 G's, little main event, World Series main event buy-in.
that's one buy-in right there.
Damn,
Sell the card, hand him the card over.
so crazy.
then you got
Steph
stuff
Curry
like this,
rookie
like
card. Look at the.
Ronaldo rookie.
Oh shit! What do these go for? I've never even heard of a like Ronaldo rookie.
Yeah, it's really rare. You got all the overseas buyers. Like if that gets a 10, that's probably like 8,000 right now. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Wow.
There's just so much stuff, you know.
Guys, good news is we made a new friend and we saw some really cool shit. Not so good news, we got T-Show over here bagging it up. T-Show, what's the verdict? How much? What do we got? What's the total, guys?
We don't know if we have enough for tip, but we got dinner
I
coming.
think we got enough for Taco Bell right now.
Taco Bell, we're
Let's go
gonna
to
get a
Taco
shout out to Taco Bell. We're gonna get a little food, and again, we made a good friend. We even picked up a Steph Curry rookie card. Shout out to Steph Curry. Thanks for that follow on Twitter, brother. See you guys later. All right, guys, we're back on the road. We didn't hit the magical collection of cards in Michigan. We had some fun, learned some stuff, and shout out to OTIA and our man Jason Koonce. So we are off. We're stopping in Houston, gonna check in a few buddies, then go to Costa Rica, play in the cage, try to have a nice winning cage session again. So we're off to the cage in Costa Rica.
Attention in the tramway, if you are taking
Leaving Detroit, going to Houston, into Costa Rica. We're gonna meet up with Cannoli and get it done. So Flow Nation, we're back. We're back on the road. Let's go. All right, look at this. Who is this? We got the kid, Holy Cannoli, rocking the jersey, the cage. We're back. We're doing it. We're going. What do you got there? The no rat hole, sporting it. He's killing it. This is my man, bracelet winner November 9er. Guys, you're going to see a lot more of Holy. The kid has got a bright future. He's just a hard worker, and we're here. We're in Costa Rica. The cage. Any words? Any advice on what you're going to do? Give me an estimate. You start with 5K chips, 2-day event, 6 levels, 3 hours each. What are you going to bag up at the end of it?
30. Clean 30.
30K has been called, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go for a clean 20. That feels right. But Cannoli's a little more of a, he goes for it a little more. But we'll see how it ends up. We'll be up there. We'll give you guys some updates and we're gonna have some fun. So Holy Cannoli, follow him on Twitter, Instagram, the whole deal. Thomas Cannoli. I can't say enough about this kid. He's got a big heart, bright future. He's already done a lot, and we're gonna be up there doing some work this weekend. See you there. Hooney, what do you think? You like it? Guys, big Hooney, I don't know about this seat draw, but we got him, we're here. Thank you, I'll keep this. All right, guys, good news. We got new chips. Bad news, we got big Hooney at the table, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done, right? Good luck. Boa sorte. We're gonna go fire. We'll see how it goes, and we'll keep you posted. We'll do some hands. We'll have some fun. All right, guys, we're here in Costa Rica. Some familiar faces, including this man. I gotta adjust the camera, he's too tall. JeffGrossPoker in the house. Jeff, tell us, how is it? How do you like coming down here to Costa Rica? And have you played this cage before?
I commentated on the cage a few cages ago. It was a great time. Now they're putting me in, so I'm here to gamble, run it up, and yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Jeff Boski on YouTube, Jeff Boski on Instagram, and ICURA Rook on Twitter.
Awesome. All right, well, I've seen some of the vlogs. I can tell you they're high quality. Give them a follow. Hit that free subscription on YouTube and check them out. And we will be battling hopefully on day 2 and or later today with a lot of chips in front of us. So good luck to you.
Sounds good. Good luck.
See you. Alright, good start. Won our first hand against Big Hooney. We had a really good hand. It wasn't a big pop, but about 250, 200. Got a big day today. In the bag, 13K today. We got Humberto Brenes, Costa Rica legend, joining us. Nice guy, having some fun with him. And we're off and running. 12, 32, 47. Alright. First break, we got about a little over 5,100. We played some pretty cool hands. We lost the big pot, but we'll talk about that one in a second with 4 or 5 of spades. And holy, that's let me guess. Let's play. Let's guess what the holy. What's that looks like? About 5,800. No? Yeah.
43.
Alright. It was plus or minus about 7 or 8.
Next level's big.
Next level's big. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, we're on the break. We have a 30-minute break. We're going to look at doing some Twitch streaming. We got some internet hooked up, so go check that out so we can get set up. And we're up 300 plus $300 so far in the cage through 2 levels. Nothing too exciting that level. We'll talk about an ace high call, ace 10 of hearts. That's about it. So we're going to take our break. Looks like we've lost 2 players from 33, 31 remain, and we'll catch up in a little bit on some hand reviews and go see if we can get situated on Twitch on our room. So maybe we stream tonight even. Humberto Brenes. If anyone can do it, Humberto. Still royal flush for Humberto Brenes at the feature. What a legend. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble getting short here. Got a bunch of hands to talk about, but we need some help. Alright, so we did not win the cage. We didn't come out with money. We busted at the very end of day 1. We ended up check raising Queen King of Spades on a 4-4-2 board. It was a questionable call pre-flop when we opened, got 3-bet big on the button. Guy was new to the table. Queen King suited. We had about 25 blinds. A little questionable. We ended up check raising. The guy called with ace king on the 4-4 deuce, and that was it. I want to talk about 2 or 3 hands today. We definitely ran pretty shitty. No question about it. So, you know, we didn't win our in the big spots. The one hand that was devastating, we will talk about. Overall, you know, we're gonna get a stream in. We got internet hooked up. We will get on Twitch. So tomorrow it's Sunday. We'll stream. I think Sunday, Monday is the plan, assuming all the internet's all good. We got the Helmuth vlog coming up. We've got this cage vlog. We have some card memorabilia collection stuff coming up, and we're gonna be pretty busy coming up here with Florida events, Barcelona events for Poker Stars, and you know, we just got a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, let's cover a couple of hands and then we'll wrap up this cage. All right, it's always less fun when you're knocked out of a tournament or towards the end to do hands, but let's just clear up the vlog, get it done. So let's just go. I always take notes, make it a little easier to run through it. This was on the first level when the blinds are 10-20 with the $5 ante. That means every player puts up $5. Blinds are 10-20. Under the gun limps for 20. I raise under the gun +1 to 85 with ace 10 of hearts. Folds back to the limper. He calls. The flop is 7-4-4 club heart diamond. So rainbow board. He checks. I bet 85. He calls. Turns a jack of clubs. He checks. I decide to check back, and then the river is a 7 of spades. So there was a jack club flush draw. Check, check, turn. The river, he bets $160. Or chips, however you want to look at it in the cage format. It's the same. And I call with ace 10 of hearts, ace high. He mucks. So that was cool. That was a decent little pot. It's always nice to get those calls in and make people a little bit, get a little respect from the table. This was a big pot for us today. This was the second level, 25.50 with the $5 ante. Cutoff opens to off an 8K stack to $150. So last hand, there were levels of 3 hours per level, but it would take a break an hour and a half in. So this was on the second level of today. This was going into the break. I defend the queen 4 of spades. It comes queen 2-2, club spade. On the flop, I check the player continuation bets for 140. I call. The turn, he bets 440. I check call that as well. And now the river is a 4 of diamonds. So the ace of spades gave us the backdoor flush draw, obviously an over now to our queen. But I think he could do this with a number of hands, king jack, king tens. He has some bluffs here, some club draws as well. Maybe picked up some backdoor spade draws. So even though I do have 2 spades, and then on the river is a 4 of diamonds. So I actually improved to 3 pair, really 2 pair. So like I do beat like queen X, he's maybe trying to get at me off a chop. If he has queen jack, queen king. I now have queens and 4s, not queens and deuces, but I do lose to the ace X. So it's a pretty tricky spot. On this $900 river bet, we beat some bluffs, but we're losing to a number of hands. This is pretty close here. I end up calling. He has 3-5 of clubs. So we had a flush draw, turned to gutter, barreled it, and got the money card. Pretty sick that we had a 4 in our hand. So that was like, that got us really short. That left us like 1,500 at 25.50. That was definitely the hand of the tournament for us. So that put us in kind of bad shape. We did double up with queens to 7s. I even guessed Big Hooney's exact hand. There was a raise, a flat. I went all in with queens. He called. I said you got 7s. He had 7s. That was really the highlight of it all. The ace 10 hearts call and calling out his 7s and holding, but just didn't quite get it going. So yeah, it was just one of those things. This stuff didn't really work out. I thought we were playing well. I felt really good, and we will lick our wounds. We'll move on, and we'll play some online Twitch stream tomorrow. So this will be up after that happens, but we will be back on Twitch, and we got the itch to switch from YouTube to Twitch. We'll see you over there. Guys, thanks for the support. We exhausted, made a good night's sleep, and be up early for some streams. So thank you so much for the support. We'll get them next time. We're still profitable in the cage. This was not the dream ending. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit.